head of the clouds. They say that this one will erupt every 200 years. Last time was 1801, so we're about 10 years short of it going off again. Could go off any day. In these areas, they have a lot of coffee, macadamia nuts, stuff like that up on the hill. And that's because every afternoon it will heat up that volcano. It will suck up all the moisture and it will put a thick band of clouds along that volcano. They say it's perfect for growing. The volcanic soil, the warm mornings, the cool afternoons, and the light showers. With the shading will not sun bleach the actual coffee beans, and that's how Kona coffee has a sweet taste to it instead of kind of a bitter taste. Now I have another theory on why you can call this area, or why you can also call this area Head in the Clouds. And that's when you get into these growing areas where the farms are, or just for that matter, once you get out of Kona, you get real rural real quick. And when you get up into these areas, there's two types of people that hang out there. You have Hawaiians and you have old hippies. And they all grow the same crop. Give it another name to call it, Head in the Clouds. It's a nice orange-spined sturgeon sitting out there. Now that guy, sturgeon fish are very interesting to me because they're one of the only fish that instead of like a defense, they have a weapon. And they have a little bone on the back where their tail is that they can actually protrude out a bone that they say is sharper than a scalpel. Use that to swish back and forth and cut up anyone that was kind of coming their way. Oh, very cool, guys. Shortly, you guys will be having a large gray fish coming into your view. And these are what we call grand-eyed emperors, or moofish. If you get the chance, and you can't catch these guys with any kind of hook or lure, you have to go down, free dive them, sneak up on them, and then free dive and spear them. If you succeed in that, when you get to the surface, you can pretty much name your price for that fish. These guys have a very picky diet, and they only eat lobster, shrimp. And so because of that, they say that the meat on that fish actually tastes like a lobster tail. So anywhere you go, you got anywhere from 15 to 20 pound lobster tail. Nice raccoon butterfly fish hanging out there. Two bright yellow fish with a white band across them. Butterfly fish here in Hawaii, for the most part, are pair bonding. And they find each other at a very young age. They stay together their entire life. If anything is to happen to one or the other of those fish, the remaining one will suspend itself off the reef, either starve itself to death or get eaten up by another fish. Now, because they get so sad and so lonely without their partner and do commit that, we have given them the nickname the Romeo and Juliet fish.